for joining me here on Sew Stitch Hex. So today I'm going to be talking about spell break candles. What is this? So if you have a spell and you need to break it, and you're more like me, who I can't just call my energy back to me. Like I need some kind of something to really like trigger my psyche to know that's what I'm doing. Like I need to know that I'm doing something. Some people can just, boop, it's done. I like the ritual. I'm not always to the point that I can just and like something happens. Sometimes, you know, feeling that way, sure. But if it's something super serious, it means a lot to me, then I really like to outdo myself, I guess. And one of the things with spell break candles, you can get two kinds you could just buy. There's like the Rompe Bruja, which is break the witch, which some people don't use. I know someone who will not use them because most of their self and their home is protected by magic, and they will not burn one in their residence just because they don't want to like the house to collapse in on them. So that could be a little trickier because it is, you know, a break the witch, not just break the magic, but it's break it all. And that could be kind of unnerving for someone who keeps all their magic together. And then you also have a Rompe Trabaja, which is break the work. So that one will be breaking the work or breaking the spell, breaking the trouble, breaking the thing that's going down. So that's specifically targeting what you did. Either can work. I know someone who prefers a Rompe Brujo, someone who prefers a Rompe Trabajo. Like, I guess it just depends on your preferences. I got a break the work candle, and typically these candles will be red or black, although you can have purple or green, though those are less common. I haven't seen a purple or green one, although I'd really like a purple or green one. Probably a green one just to put some more love into it, or purple to put some more healing into it. Like break the work but leave healing or leave love in its place. Like that'd be my idea. I know someone who took a Rompe Bruja candle and they enchanted it to break all magic. And depending on what spell they want to break, they will burn it for a short amount of time and then put it out. And so instead of burning one 7-day candle for as long as it takes to burn it, because you want to burn it in equal intervals of time. Typically, like say you burn it for 10 minutes today, you need to burn it for 10 minutes tomorrow, but that means you're going to be burning that candle forever. Realistically, you could burn it for like an hour at a time for consecutive days, and preferably you want it to be at the same time each day. Or you could just do like I did, and while you're doing other things, burn it while it's going. And like have it be part of whatever else you're doing. But have your intentions clear, because if your intentions are not clear, it can interfere with other things. So know that, oh, I want to break this specific spell, and then burn the candle for that spell. And so you could theoretically do other spell work while you're doing this other thing. If you can multitask and do 2 spells at one time, that's fine. My concern would be that you're doing one spell. Say you're doing a spell to help this person, but you're doing another spell to take away this thing. The spell might get mismatched, and you could undo like a positive blessing over here and keep this one stronger, or mix and match them, and so there's a little bit of both going both ways, if that makes sense. So you really have to have a clear intention, and you can do like simultaneous magics, you know, performed with it, as long as you're very clear on your intention. And writing your intention on a petition or on a spell paper and having that done is a good way to not cross your spells, especially if you're like me and you like everything written down, burn it all, let's make it all situated. Another thing is about using the candles to ward off or against energy that's coming to you, to break someone else's intention that's coming at you. You can use the candles in this way, but it's also about intention, and you also have to think, are you putting more into it than there is? Are you just paranoid and thinking someone's doing something to you? Because you don't want to do something and it sabotage them if they're not doing anything to you. So that's something to think about. And then really the burn time, although you do want to do it at a similar amount of time, if you enchant a candle so that it is of itself able to break any and all magics that you burn, and you set the intention of what it's supposed to do, you would only burn it for like maybe 10 or 15 minutes, because you don't want it to like burn away all your magics. If you were intending to use it as a regular tool, which is what someone I know did, they set it to be a tool they can use over and over again. Something that they don't have to go out and buy another 7-day candle. No, they're not that expensive. You can get them for $5 or $6 depending on where you go. Sometimes 10, $20 is like the most I've ever seen one, but those are ones that have like herbs mixed in, like John Cocker root or something else. But you would typically, if you make your own tool, which I'm interested in doing. I'm not quite comfortable enough yet with my skills, but I have plenty of candles to practice on now, because the Dollar Tree is perfect for candles. If you want to make your own Rompe Brujo candle, you can go get a red candle or just use a red candle, like that's fine too. They have them at the Dollar Tree. It's the 7-day candles in the glass things. The only complaints I have are you need to make sure, as you would with any candle, keep observation on it when it's burning, just because I have seen the glass crack. Now, I have not seen it explode, but I know other glasses that have exploded. So you would want to keep an eye on it just to make sure that nothing funny happens. They also have Our Lady of Guadalupe. Last time I checked, they did anyways. They have lots of Dia de los Muertos and other candles. They also have green and white. So you could experiment with green, or you could just get candles because we're witches. We like candles. Very lit. But, so you could do that. And then the idea of burning the candle for longer, depending on the strength of the spell or the magic, or the distance at which it is affecting. So the range of the spell. Say the spell is far-reaching and it's going to cover your whole community. Well, then you need to make sure you burn the candle for longer to break the spell. Say it is going after one person, but that was a stronger person, you need to make sure you burn it for longer. Or if, you know, it is coming from a stronger individual, you need to make sure you burn it for longer because you have more power behind it, more spiritual energy. It's backing it. You need to make sure you're breaking all of it, not just part of it, because you don't want to leave like a little bit of intention behind or a little bit of magic whisking around out there. Alright, so that's just kind of like my understanding of spell break candles and how some people use them. Other people use them more specific, but you don't have to use a candle. I prefer to use a candle because I've never really, until recently, had to break any spells, because usually they would just run their course. And you can always just let them run the course. Just let it go until you decide you don't like it, or if someone's complaining about a blessing and they're like, well, this isn't what I asked for, then, well, okay, break it, whatever. You can also just call your energy back to you, just be like, okay, come on back. I need the visual representation of the candle to help me. Especially when I don't know who all is affected and I don't know where I'm supposed to call it from, because if I can't visualize it, then I can't quite get it done. I'm a very visual learner, and so having a physical object to feel like it covers more distance helps me. Alright. Oh, one cute little thing before everyone goes. I got this cute necklace. It's Lilith, and I love it. Oof. Yeah. It is new. I got it from Etsy from the Witching Hour. It's a super cute shop, and they have a lot of really, really cute stuff. But I got it recently. It has amethyst. Let's figure out where it went. Amethyst, the little thing. And it's these pretty leaves, and it's the sigil of Lilith. And I got it, and I'm so excited. It's like so dang cute. Alright. Thank you for joining me here on So Stitch Hex today and listening to me talk about candles. Have you ever used a Rompe Brujo or Rompe Trabajo? Have you used just a regular candle? Or do you ever use candles to do your spell breaks? Are you better at pulling your energy back to you? Or do you use another type of spell breaking ritual, like a cord cutting kind of a thing? Or something else, something other than candles? Alright, let me know in the comments below. Bye!